I don't know if you've been on YouTube lately, but the amount of thumbnails that are just fear-mongering, or just how to make $1 million in X amount of time, or here's the exact strategy to have the most amazing meetings, or here's how to upgrade your mindset, it's insane. It's kind of gotten me to this place, this realization that there are 3 levels of quote-unquote knowledge. And maybe I should say this differently, that there is a limit to knowledge when you can have enough knowledge that it doesn't equate to more money in your pocket. It doesn't equate to a more successful life. It doesn't equate to you having more fulfillment. It just doesn't. And we are getting overwhelmed with knowledge. Even this video feels hypocritical of me, sharing information with you. But I think because of the overwhelming amount of information, that maybe you just need to hear that enough is enough and go take action. But this is what I really think opens up everything for you. There's knowledge, then there's wisdom, then there's understanding. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We all need knowledge. At some point, there's an amount of knowledge that we need in order to do our jobs, in order to help our families. There's things that we've gone through in life where we go, I didn't know that. And now that I know that, I can do a better job. I can be a better person. So knowledge is important. Don't hear me say that knowledge isn't important. When it comes to branding, you probably watched a million things and you now know at this point the knowledge. You have the information. You now, in whatever niche you're in whatever job or business you own, you have more knowledge than someone 50 years ago, but you're not making as much money. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? They had way less information than you, yet they were able to create more abundance in their life, create more fulfillment in their life, create more progress, create more advancement than you. Why is that? Because I think they had the next level, which is wisdom. All wisdom is knowledge that's acted on. That's wisdom. When you know what the right thing to do is and you actually do it. So we've got this group of people, this big circle over here of people with knowledge. They have knowledge about something, and we all have knowledge about things. Okay? I have knowledge, but there's a certain amount of knowledge that you hit this ceiling. Well, then you have to apply that knowledge, or you're just a cup overfilling with water. So you actually have to take action on what you know is true, and that gives you wisdom. Wisdom, when we think wisdom, we think the old guy at the top of the hill that when someone gets up there and the guy with knowledge goes, it could have been easier if you just walked. And you go, oh my gosh, enlightenment, okay? That thing, that person, what we're really saying is wisdom. But more than that, okay, is that they acted on the things that they had knowledge on. The next level to that is understanding. And everyone that you watch on YouTube, including me, have understanding in something. And that understanding is actually what creates abundance. It isn't our knowledge, because you know more than me about what I know about. You probably know more about it than I do, okay? You might have read more books on coaching and mindset and heart and fulfillment than me. I have not read more books than the average person on all of this stuff. Here's the difference. I actually acted on it. I actually coached people. I actually applied the mindset. So when it comes to coaching and heart set coaching, the people that are at my level are people that have taken action. And the people that I've wanted to gain more wisdom from are people that have just taken more action than me and experienced more than me, okay? Now, you take that circle of people that have wisdom, and there's an even smaller circle of people there that have understanding. All that understanding is that they have taken so much action that they know in a masterful way how things work, how a thing works. It isn't just like, man, I know this thing, okay? I'm an engineer. I've been to engineering school. I'm not an engineer, but I'm just saying, hypothetically, you take someone that has graduated from college with an engineering degree. They have knowledge. But any single place that they try to get a job is going to have to teach them how to apply that knowledge. That gives them wisdom. So their employers have wisdom, right? So they're not going to make a lot of money in their first job. They might make a lot of money to them, but in the wide spectrum of people in engineering, they're at the bottom. Why? Because they lack wisdom. They have not applied their knowledge well enough or enough times to have gained wisdom. Now, after 3 to 4 years as an engineer, they have gained wisdom. But still, after 3 to 4 years, are they the highest paid engineer? No. That's why when you go to places, they have senior software engineer, okay? They have senior mechanical engineers. They have people at the top. Who are these people? These are people that have understanding. They're really good at their job. They don't just have wisdom, like I know how this thing works. They go, I have understanding. I know how to make this thing work well. I understand it. And what you are missing right now, if you're watching this, you're missing understanding. And some of you are missing wisdom. And so where you need to go is from, hey, I know about a thing, but if I know about it enough that I actually want to see it create abundance, fulfillment, all these things that all of these gurus are talking about, the thing that you need to do is take action. That's really hard because you have to overcome all these mental obstacles and you have to do hard things for long amounts of time. And then what you get is wisdom. I know how to do a thing right. I don't just know about it. I know how to do a thing right. Then after that, I know different ways of how to do a thing right. I also know how to do a thing wrong. I know how to do a thing to get the maximum output. I understand. And so for you watching this right now, that maybe you feel stuck, just know the only thing holding you back is action. And if you've taken action and you feel like, man, I have wisdom in this area, the only thing you're lacking then is really just failing enough times and understanding it well enough that you can actually teach other people simply how to gain wisdom. So when you have understanding, you know how to get people to go from knowledge to wisdom. And then you have understanding, and people pay top dollar for people that have understanding. More often than not, the best business owners have understanding. So that expertise, that level of expertise that they have, people will pay top dollar for it. I'm talking about anything. The best mechanics, the best doctors, in any field, the person that's paid at the top has understanding. But not only do they have understanding in that field, they have understanding in multiple fields. So you have to seek understanding. That is it for today. I hope you guys have a good one. Let's go.